What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here. On the Jeffrey Rose Iceman V2013 YouTube channel, and yeah, I had some good hangouts, discussions last night. I feel like I got allergies this morning. I'm like totally congested, and it really sort of sucks. But I get them in the spring, I get them in the fall, and it is what it is. My old line is, it is what it is. It's the man with the plan, the man with knowledge, the man with the wrestling news. And yeah, a lot of people probably aren't up at this early time of day, which is like 9:50 Eastern Standard Time in the morning. I know there's a couple people up because I talked to them on Facebook. But yeah, last night's hangout, it ran a little bit longer than I expected, but the reason being because of the guests that were on, and I respect these guys, except for one that really has really started to, excuse me, get on my nerves a little bit. Aaron, I've been a friend with you. You're a younger person. You're not even of age as of yet. You're friends with my nephew, but understand this: you say anything about my family, I will attack you. I will destroy you, and I'm going to destroy you, Aaron. For simple fact, and I don't even know why. Matt probably doesn't even know the stuff you said about him last night. I think if he did, he may think twice of you. I think you're more on the plans of that person, quote unquote, talent, and maybe because you're back involved with him, that might have a lot to do with it. I'm not going to really dwell on this, but when you act like this, you think you're doing something, you think you're being cool, you're not being cool to anybody. You're only really in your own mind, you're disappointing yourself as a person. And as far as like Dark Horse goes, I am totally the first one to say I can honestly not do a work and hate on somebody that I really don't hate. I failed at it, and I failed miserably last night. I tried so hard to make it look like that I had a lot of issues with the man, but I don't. I consider him as really a good friend here on Facebook and YouTube as well, and he's good at it. I mean, this guy is good at it. He's done it for years. But personally, I can't do it. I try, and I fail, and so why try doing it if you're only gonna, really make yourself look like an asshole, which I think I probably did last night. I was really trying to get into him and piss him off and stuff, but we had a lot of fun and laughs over it all. But the bottom line is, it's hard for me to do something like that when I really, it's my heart's not into it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like my drinking days of like 2009, 2010, where let me tell you, if I was drinking and I hated you, oh boy, could I get it? I could get into it like you wouldn't believe. But those days are, 5 years removed, and it is what it is. So again, it is what it is. But anyway, I want to thank WJ last night. I had a really good time. I'm glad he joined in. That was pretty cool. Killer Demon 669 Peter Gilmore. I was trying to have a lot of fun with him as well. I know his girlfriend's down in Florida, so I was trying to antagonize him to have fun. But Peter and I we've gone. We know each other to the point where we know where our limits are with each other, and that was sort of fun as well. So, but then we had other people that actually came on the show, which were like, okay, we're just gonna come on the show, and they didn't really have any clue of possibly the relationships of myself and other people here on YouTube. So, but it was all fun. I enjoyed it. WJ will always make your hangout that much better. I will say that. Um, uh, I've had my differences with him in the past, and yeah, I think he'd be the first one to say it as well. Um, but to be quite honest with you, um, where would where would all of us be if there wasn't a WJ on YouTube? I mean, you take him out of the mix, and you think about how YouTube is right now. Really, where would it be? I mean, the guy brings a lot of funny shit. He does a lot of stupid shit, and he knows, and I can say that because we are friends, and it's like, all righty, guys. Yeah, WJ is just cool to the point. Um, but again, I I and Dark Horse. Oh, maybe he's got an issue with me. I don't know. I mean, I really don't have an issue with him. He's a friend of mine as far as I'm concerned. I will bring this out, which I didn't understand. What I was told that Robbie Battle had an issue with me, and I don't even know what I did to him. I've never ever talked bad about Robbie. I've always talked good about him. I've tried to support his page, his YouTube channel, and whatnot. And yeah, through word of mouth, Robbie did unfriend me on Facebook, and I don't know why. If anybody has any kind of knowledge over that, please let me know. Because I'll be quite honest with you, I've never ever said a negative thing about Robbie Battle. Um, but again, this is the day and age of the internet and everything else. So things get misconstrued. Maybe you just don't like me as a person. That's fine. If he doesn't like me as a person, that's so be it. I have no issue with that. I mean, to each your own. You have your own opinion, and that's what it is all about here on YouTube. And I've said this so many times before as well too. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go about my everyday business as always. Uh, I got a few jobs I need to apply to, and and then my Saturday will be, pretty much a Saturday for like most people, I guess. Here in the Northeast, it's like it's not even 60 degrees out yet, but it's very, very nice. I was out earlier. I went outside earlier, and it's very, very comfortable. So yeah, so I'm loving this kind of weather. I think the autumn is really the best part of year for me. I love it when the leaves start turning and whatnot, and yeah, so we just go from there. So well, anyway, I just needed to put a few things out there. I told Bearstown I was gonna do a short hangout, and actually, it really, to me, it really wasn't a hangout. It was just like a short video. I mean, I could have streamed it, or uploaded it, and whatnot. But I think when you do things like this that are, you know, uh, when you're talking, you can't edit it and you can't change what you said. It's more to me, it's more authentic. And yeah, as far as Aaron goes, I'm going to address him a little later on. Um, like I said, Aaron, you want to talk about me. You want to I allow everybody in my hangouts, but you want to talk about me, so be it, not a problem. But when you talk about somebody that has probably made you who you are, and what you are today, and if you don't think that Matt has helped you, then you're a fucking idiot. You're just a fucking idiot. Um, and and I really don't care who gets pissed off at what I said just now, because I do believe it's the truth. And then for you to come on my hangout and attack my friends ain't ever going to happen again. I let you do it last night out of respect for my nephew, but it'll never happen again. I will kick you out in a heartbeat. You're never going to be on a hangout with me ever again. If you want to explain and apologize for your actions, fine. PM me. But if not, you're just a punk ass kid. And I always thought you were, I know a lot of younger people here on YouTube. A lot of them have attitudes, and I thought you were one of the different people, but I guess I was wrong. I made a mistake. I mean, like I said, I've known you for a long time. You will see soon that I unfriend you on Facebook. You will see soon that I unsub you on YouTube. And the bottom line is, a lot of people say, they want subscribers and whatnot, but something, it's not that important to me. I don't care how many subs I got. I've made a name for myself. When people mention the name Iceman, everybody pretty much knows who they're talking about, and that's where I'm at. So I've already made it. It's like WJ. WJ is like 1,000 times bigger than me, but you mention the name WJ, and everybody knows who you're talking about. You mention the name Iceman, everybody knows who you're talking about. You mention the name Gemini, everybody knows who you're talking about. I mean, that is what it's all about here on YouTube. It's exactly what it's all about here on YouTube. You mentioned Sean's View. Everybody knows who you're talking about. I mean, guys are bigger. Are they better? Yeah. A lot of them are better. Absolutely. And I don't take that away from anybody. I think everybody that I look up to here on YouTube is, even people that I associate with, I think are better than me. I think they deserve a lot more, and it's unfortunate that they don't get what I think they deserve. But yeah, I am. Yeah, to me, I look at it this way: when I come in here on YouTube as Jeffrey Rose or whatever, Iceman V2013 or the Iceman's Return, I'm a nobody. But I also know in the back of my mind, when someone is on a chat or doing a hangout and they mention Iceman, they know who I am. And that, Aaron, that's something that I can always say that I got something over on you. And a lot of people do as well when it comes to the Geminis, the WJs, the Icemans. These are names that, somebody can go through on here on YouTube, and the minute you mention that name, they know who you're talking about. It doesn't matter about what you got for subscribers. It really don't. It really definitely doesn't. So, with all that being said, I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to go back to Facebook, and I'm going to go back and forth and chat with whomever, like Bearstown and Nigel and whomever. And again, I suck when it comes to doing a work, because if I'm not truly into it, I don't know. I don't have it in me to really lash out at somebody. So Dark Horse, yeah, man, I know you're gonna come out and say you fucking suck, you old man, and this and that. See, this is my point. You're good at it. I just am not good at it. And like I said, maybe I need to go back to the bottle. If I went back to the bottle, I'll definitely I'll tangle and go head to head with anybody here on YouTube. But it's not the case, so it is what it is. So again, it is what it is. So everybody, enjoy your Saturday. It's like 10:04 in the morning. Yes, it is very, very early. I know a lot of people probably aren't up, but obviously I am. I was up very late last night, and I got up early this morning. I even went out and walked to the store. So it is what it is. Yes, indeed. We'll see y'all next time. Peace out, everybody, and hopefully maybe there'll be a hangout tonight and I can get involved with. We'll see what goes on. All right. See you all later, brothers.